the animation of Renegade Immortal has been updated. Wang Lin tied up his white hair, looking exceptionally handsome, and effortlessly defeated Qian Kuan with his imposing demeanor. However, Wang Lin initially intended to spare Yunfei, but she insisted on seeking out Chiu Saiping to lift the restriction. According to the official preview of episode 38, Wang Lin and Chiu Saiping have formed a partnership, joining forces to seize treasures. Meanwhile, Wang Lin successfully refined the forbidden flag, but as the Heavenly Tribulation looms, let's delve deeper into the details. 1. Wang Lin and Chiu Saiping's joint venture for treasure. From the advanced preview, it's evident that Chiu Saiping, the formidable figure Yunfei sought out, has made his appearance. Despite his ordinary appearance, Chiu Saiping's strength is noteworthy. When he was about to help Yunfei lift the restriction, the second demon lord suddenly appeared and devoured Yunfei's divine consciousness. Subsequently, Chiu Saiping attempted to capture the second demon lord, partly to subdue it for his own use and partly to lure out Wang Lin. The second demon lord proved ferocious, but Chiu Saiping managed to trap it. However, Wang Lin, who had been observing, made a grand entrance at a critical moment, effortlessly seizing Chiu Saiping with his extraordinary divine consciousness. Fortunately, Chiu Saiping timely revealed information about the returning to rest nascent soul, which caught Wang Lin's attention. This led to a collaboration between them, preparing to join forces to seize treasures. In fact, the returning to rest nascent soul belonged to Chiu Saiping's master and senior brother. Originally, Wang Lin used a method to induce their deep slumber. By devouring the returning to rest nascent soul, one could significantly increase the success rate of nascent soul formation. From the preview, Wang Lin and Chiu Saiping arrived at an ancient cultivator's cave, cooperatively dealing with prohibition beasts. Subsequently, each obtained a returning to rest nascent soul, with Wang Lin obtaining Chiu Saiping's master's nascent soul. 2. Successful refinement of the forbidden flag. From the advanced preview, it's apparent that Wang Lin has gathered all the refining materials and finally begun refining the forbidden flag of the ancient god lineage. Wang Lin's plan, after forming nascent soul, was to return to Shao country to avenge his parents and clan with the formidable power of the ancient god lineage's forbidden flag. This flag, with its immense power, became one of Wang Lin's major trump cards. When facing Tang Hua Yuan, Wang Lin could finally hope for victory. According to the forbidden flag Jade Sleep Wang Lin obtained in the second stage of the ancient god's land, there are 4 grades of the forbidden flag. However, due to Wang Lin's limited ability, he could only refine the lowest grade, consisting of 999 restrictions. From the preview, Wang Lin diligently engraved the restrictions with his divine consciousness, undergoing numerous attempts and refinements before successfully refining the forbidden flag. 3. The imminent arrival of the Heavenly Tribulation. However, the forbidden flag of the ancient god lineage possesses formidable power, especially since Wang Lin refined it using Mo Jianstone, directly attracting the Heavenly Tribulation. From the advanced preview, it's evident that the Heavenly Tribulation is looming, descending with immense pressure, not only destroying the Kirin city, but also aiming to obliterate the forbidden flag. Naturally, Wang Lin refused to allow this, engaging in a struggle against the Heavenly Tribulation, barely managing to protect the forbidden flag. However, the animation adaptation made some alterations. In the original story, Wang Lin, in order to protect the forbidden flag, willingly invited the Heavenly Tribulations upon himself, causing his cultivation to decline. To prevent himself from falling below the nascent soul stage, Wang Lin resorted to massive slaughter, killing thousands of nascent soul cultivators to absorb their essence. This action made Wang Lin somewhat ruthless, bordering on indiscriminate killing. However, the animation took a different route, introducing numerous nascent soul experts who attempted to seize the ancient treasure forbidden flag. This provided Wang Lin with a justification for his actions, somewhat whitewashing his morally questionable behavior from the original story. How significant is the gift Yunfei, Wang Lin's first servant, gave him in the cultivation sea? Why is it said that without him, Wang Lin couldn't form his nascent soul? Despite a tragic ending where the second demon lord massacres, Wang Lin obtains complete inheritance of will, restores his physical body, and upon leaving the ancient god's land, encounters a female cultivator from the cultivation sea. This cultivator possesses the same attribute as Li Muan, both being exceptional alchemists of the highest caliber. However, their treatment differs vastly. Controlled by Wang Lin, Yunfei's gift to him holds immense weight. Why is it said that without him, Wang Lin couldn't form his nascent soul? Upon leaving the broken story disorder, Wang Lin's strength significantly increases. Not only does he advance to the later stage of nascent soul, but he also evolves his true essence divine consciousness, becoming a one-star ancient god. Within the broken story disorder's range, Wang Lin eagerly desires to test his skills. The peculiar attribute of the broken story disorder can replicate the fantasies of those who enter it. The deeper one ventures, the more illusions arise, and the stronger they become. Wang Lin's actions happen to be witnessed by the Poison Demon Palace and Yunfei, who are on the outskirts of the broken story disorder. At this moment, the Poison Demon Palace is pressuring Yunfei to hand over the Chief Wang Gate's town-sealing treasure, a recipe for a 7th Great Pill. With his advanced cultivation, Poison Demon is far stronger than Mo Yun, who is merely in the early nascent soul stage. In order to persuade the other party to spare him, Mo Yun plans to present the treasures of the Chief Wang Gate. Unexpectedly, just as they are about to finalize the transaction, they witness Wang Lin emerging from the broken story disorder, engaged in solitary combat with illusions. They are utterly shocked. In a century, they have never heard of a living person emerging from the broken story disorder. 200 years ago, the 4 great nascent soul demons vanished without a trace. Yet now, a young man with white hair emerges from it. Upon careful consideration, the two of them harbored some suspicions and treated Wang Lin with utmost respect. At this moment, Wang Lin was filled with deep-seated hatred, eager to break through nascent soul stage and return to Zhao country to exterminate Teng Huayuan. He needed a suitable place for seclusion. The two individuals before him were being excessively attentive. However, unbeknownst to them, while Qian Kuan outwardly appeared respectful to his senior, he had long harbored rebellious intentions. He decided to relay Wang Lin's information back to Meng Pezi's sect, the Poison Demon Palace. Wang Lin observed his actions and swiftly dispatched him with a verdant poison-dripping sword, ending his life in an instant. Yunfei, witnessing Wang Lin effortlessly slaying nascent soul experts, became extremely fearful. Under Wang Lin's gaze, he dared not entertain any other thoughts. Yunfei reluctantly handed over the precious pill formula to Wang Lin and decided to lead him to a city named Kirin City in the Cultivation Sea. Wang Lin showed no mercy towards the female cultivator either, embedding an ancient restriction inside Yunfei. If Yunfei harbored any treacherous thoughts, she would explode into a mist of blood at Wang Lin's mere whim. Yunfei dared not voice her grievances and became entirely subservient to Wang Lin. Under his surveillance, she daily assisted Wang Lin in gathering information and occasionally helped him refine essential pills. While she addressed him as a senior, inwardly, she constantly pondered escape. Wang Lin had long arranged for the second demon lord to secretly monitor Yunfei's movements. Within a month, Yunfei made several suspicious outings, always carrying a peculiar alchemy furnace with her. This furnace even eluded Wang Lin's divine consciousness. The second demon lord reported this information to Wang Lin, who became extremely curious. He discreetly followed Yunfei and witnessed her secretly meeting a cloaked man. Claiming to be able to lift the restriction Wang Lin placed, the man demanded Yunfei to disclose Wang Lin's name. After a moment's hesitation, Yunfei divulged all of Wang Lin's origins. Wang Lin sighed inwardly upon hearing this. If Yunfei had been like Li Muwen of old, he might have felt pity and let her go peacefully. However, seeing her blatant disregard for his goodwill, Wang Lin hesitated no longer. With a command, the second demon lord, lurking beside Yunfei, swiftly moved forward, sucking in Yunfei's essence. In the blink of an eye, her eyes bulged, her consciousness leaving her body involuntarily, devoured by the demon lord, until she perished. After Yunfei's demise, Wang Lin searched her residence and found a mysterious alchemy furnace. However, despite exhausting all methods, he couldn't open it. More astonishingly, the furnace couldn't be stored in his storage bag. Recognizing its extraordinary origin, Wang Lin dared not use it lightly, carrying it with him until he joined the Cloud Sky sect and met Lin Muwen. Upon seeing the alchemy furnace from the Chief Wang Gate in Wang Lin's hands, Lin Muwen's eyes revealed a hint of uncertainty. This alchemy furnace surpassed even the Heavenly Cauldron outside the Cloud Sky sect's main hall. Its patterns weren't naturally formed, but left special marks after prolonged alchemy use. According to Lin Muwen's deduction, this furnace was the Chief Wang Gate's town-sealing treasure, and even more precious were the surrounding den peak yellow papers. The peel formula's role was to absorb the dispersed spiritual energy of heaven and earth, not only preserving the quality of peels, but also nourishing the peel jade. The ancient records of the Cloud Sky sect indicated that these yellow papers were extremely rare treasures, even in ancient times. As for the method of making the yellow papers, it had long been lost. With Lin Muwen's help, they used the Cloud Sky sect's heavenly Tier 7 power to uncover the seal, obtaining the 7th Great Peel, Azure Cloud Peel. It's worth noting that even within the entire Cloud Sky sect, alchemists capable of refining 5th Great Peels were few and far between. At this moment, Wang Lin was just a step away from nascent soul formation, and with a body double emerging, he urgently needed the assistance of a powerful peel. This peel became the key to Wang Lin's breakthrough. It can be said that without Yunfei's gift, Wang Lin's lifespan would have ended in 100 years. Even if Lin Muwen exhausted all the Cloud Sky sect's resources, she might not have been able to help Wang Lin break through. Upon learning of Wang Lin's return to nascent soul stage after Tang Huiyuan exterminated the Wang clan, how would Tang Huiyuan react? Since Wang Lin's battle in the Bright Moon Valley and his experiences in the Annihilation Realm, Ancient God's Land, and Cloud Sky sect's 3 major instances, Wang Lin finally managed to barely form his nascent soul through constant struggles. At this moment, it had been 400 years since the Wang clan's extermination, and the Tang clan hadn't been idle during these 400 years. 400 years ago, Tang Huiyuan was only in the initial nascent soul stage. After such a long period of cultivation, he had reached the later nascent soul stage, becoming one of the top experts within Zhao country. In Zhao country, once one's cultivation reached the later nascent soul stage, they would obtain high status and power. Riding on the growth of Tang Huiyuan's influence, the once small Tang family city had become a massive city, becoming the largest family in Zhao country. They possessed vast resources to cultivate their clan members and even had 9 core members. Each of them was groomed by Tang Huiyuan himself as future successors. And on this day, in a secret chamber beneath the Tang family city, Tang Huiyuan, who had been cultivating quietly, suddenly opened his eyes. He suddenly felt a sense of spiritual alertness, so intense that it almost caused chaos in his spiritual power. Although he tried some methods, he couldn't find the source of this disaster, only secretly thinking that even if there was one, his current position in Zhao country would easily resolve it. Little did he know that at this moment, Wang Lin had already begun his revenge plan. While he was still cultivating in the Tang family's ancestral home, Wang Lin had already spent a considerable price to set up restrictions within thousands of miles around the Tang family city, turning it into a space where one could enter but not exit. Because Wang Lin's heart was already set, he wanted Tang Huiyuan to experience the same feeling he had once felt, watching helplessly as his descendants died before him one by one, unable to do anything. Soon, Tang Huiyuan received news that an unknown cultivator had slaughtered 1,000 people from the Tang family in just 4 days. However, he was still somewhat gloomy at this point, and compared to the tens of thousands of members of the Tang family, this number was only a small fraction. However, when he saw the portrait of the culprit, he was completely stunned. A hidden fear emerged in his eyes, almost instantly recognizing the figure in the picture as the late Wang Lin. He had witnessed Wang Lin's death with his own eyes, and even now, he remembered the terrifying look in Wang Lin's eyes before his death. He had remembered that gaze for 400 years. Although it was terrifying, he still didn't believe that Wang Lin could surpass him. In his impression, even if Wang Lin hadn't died, his cultivation level at this moment would be at most in the late nascent soul stage, or even just in the early nascent soul stage. What could he possibly do to him? It could only be said that this old man's intuition and speculation were indeed accurate. Wang Lin was only in the early nascent soul stage at the moment. However, he would never imagine what Wang Lin had experienced during these 400 years. This time, what Wang Lin intended to do was not as simple as killing all the members of the Tang family. Instead, he planned to eradicate every trace of the Tang family's bloodline from the root. And at this moment, Tang Huiyuan had yet to realize the seriousness of the situation. He resolutely chose to seclude himself, preparing to fight Wang Lin at any time.